Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel attended a memorial service in Berlin to pay her respects to those who've lost their lives during the COVID-19 crisis. Merkel, who earlier this week got her first shot of the AstraZeneca vaccine, was accompanied by the German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier. National events have been staged to remember the 80,000 people who've died in Germany, the fifth highest death toll in Europe.
We also mourn those people today who have died in both Europe and the entire world since the beginning of the global catastrophe. The mourning connects us across borders, and the shared grief strengthens our belief that we must act together in Europe and the entire world.
Meanwhile, France has now imposed a 10-day quarantine for passengers arriving from Brazil, Chile, Argentina and South Africa. The new restrictions are being gradually introduced but are expected to be fully enforced by Saturday, with travellers facing fines for breaking the rules. The country is battling against a third wave of the coronavirus pandemic and has forced the closure of non-essential shops, restricted travel and imposed a nighttime curfew. Many are now beginning to feel lockdown fatigue.
It's the length of the lockdown that is starting to take its toll. On the work front, it's okay for me, I have no worries, but it's starting to get difficult in terms of my morale.
In Italy, hundreds of workers from the entertainment industry have staged a protest in Rome. The sector employs around 300,000 people, and many have been out of work over the last year, following the closure of cinemas, theatres and music venues. The protest at Piazza del Popolo was also supported by singers and dancers. In Spain, these recently opened mass vaccination centres in Madrid may be forced to close due to a shortage of shots. In recent weeks, the Wanda Metropolitano football stadium and Muzinc concert venue had opened their doors to people needing jabs. Madrid's health chief says the region administers around 275,000 doses a week, but they're expecting a shortfall. They're due to receive just 158,000 next week. The Spanish government, which has been in open conflict with Madrid over the region's pandemic policy, says new deliveries of the AstraZeneca and Moderna vaccines should help alleviate the situation.